Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you my super mini bags in my collection, and I'm going to be rating them all. I have 6 mini bags that I would call those super mini bags just because they really only fit a certain amount, and I'm going to show you what they fit. And they all pretty much fit the same amount of things, but they are those bags that you really have to be conscientious of what you're carrying. Now, I don't have like the Gucci Super Mini in my collection because that is a very small bag. It is similar to some of these bags. However, I would deem them all as those like small bags, but they're not those like ridiculously teeny tiny bags. So that's why I wanted to do this video, because I think that there are a lot of super mini bags out there and there are a lot of mini bags, and it's hard to kind of decipher which one is going to work best for you and the event or occasion that you're getting it for. So I'm going to go through each of my bags here. I'm actually going to go through each of them by categorizing them 1 through 6. So essentially best to worst, and I'm going to kind of start with the worst, even though I love all of these bags. These are all bags that I would highly recommend to you. I'm just rating them based on how much I use them, the functionality, and the practicality of each of them, because they do fit the same amount in each of them. And so I'm going to show you exactly what that is and kind of how I'm deeming choosing these bags out of my collection. I do have a lot of smaller bags. I really gravitate towards those crossbody bags, so I do have a lot in my collection, so I did narrow it down to 6 that I think are some of the best out there, and also that I think are really a great value for money. So I'm actually going to start with my least used. So I guess number 6 is going to be this Coach Mini Alley Crossbody, and the reason why it is number 6 is because I haven't used this one as much as I would have thought I would, especially compared to the other bags that I have to show you. So I think the reason I don't wear this one as much, it's kind of like my event bag. I really love the two-tone color. I think the nude with the white is the most beautiful neutral. I love the horse and buggy on the front, and then it does just kind of pop open. And then when you open it up, you do have a lot of space. I do have some stuffing in there, but you do have a ton of space. And I'm going to show you exactly what you can fit. And you can fit this in all of these bags. So I have my iPhone 12 Pro, and that fits perfectly back there. And then I have my key clay from Louis Vuitton, my key, like my key fob for my car, hand sanitizer, and my lip gloss. And this fits in all of them. Some of the bags you can fit a little bit more. So for example, this one you certainly could fit like some sunglasses, a few other things, but I really just wanted to show that the basics absolutely fit in all of these bags, and it does close. I think this is a really great bag, especially for the price point. However, I would say out of all of these bags, the quality isn't as good as the rest. Not to say the quality is bad on this bag at all. I think it's absolutely phenomenal, especially for the price point. I love that you can actually wear this bag as a shoulder bag if you were to pull the strap and wear it like doubled up, or you can wear it as a crossbody bag. And to be honest with you, I really don't know why I don't grab for this bag more, especially because it has this beautiful blend of bronze and white. I think it really works. I usually use this bag as my event bag, and it works really well for that because it's just so clean looking and classic, and it really reminds me of like the Celine box bag or the Dior Montaigne bag. Like just the style and how the strap pulls through on the top is really nice. I would highly recommend this. This is actually probably the most affordable bag out of all of these, so there is something to be said about that. But it is just my least used out of all of these, and that's why it's number 6. And it is pretty new to me in my collection. I did get it towards the end of the summer, so I think once we move into the warmer months, I'll probably wear it a little bit more. Also, before I get into bag number 5 on my list, I did just want to introduce myself because I forgot to do that in the beginning of the video. My name is Alyssa. Welcome if you're new here. Thank you for clicking on this video. And I have a blog called The Gal's Guide. I review my handbags. So if you like handbags, you're definitely in the right place. So consider subscribing down below. I'd love to have you join this community with me here. I have so many great subscribers out there. I'm just so grateful to be a part of this YouTube community. It's so fun for me. So I did just want to say that if you're new here, thank you for joining. Moving on to bag number 5. So this is the second bag that I'm talking about, but it is rated number 5 out of 6. So this is my Mulberry Mini Darley handbag, and the only reason that it's here is simply because I just got this for Christmas and I haven't been able to wear it as much. However, it is super functional. This bag is so beautiful. The cognac color that it has is absolutely stunning. I love the gold hardware. This gold chain is beautiful. When you open it up, it is just one big opening, but it does have some compartments in the back, which is great, and it has the zipper pocket in the front. Along with that, it does have the zipper on the back, which is awesome. I will say, I think that the one thing that's problematic on this bag is that this gold on the front is definitely going to get scratched. I've seen it on some other people's bags that are pre-loved, and a lot of the Darley kind of style, a lot of Mulberry's bags actually overall, have this kind of gold coin type of feature. And I do think over time it will continue to scratch, which that's just kind of the nature of the beast if you do have something like that on your bag. So I really love this bag. I think I'm going to get a ton more use out of it. I do think for the price point, this is a really great option for you. This does come in a bunch of different colors. I would say if you are someone that's looking to use this as an evening bag, getting something a little bit more neutral is definitely going to be the best bet for you. So I think that this bag is definitely in kind of that neutral category for me, but they do have black, they have a baby pink, they have like a nude color, a gray color. So there are so many colors of this bag, which I think is wonderful. I think Mulberry as a brand has really great quality leather. So this leather is probably one of the best out of all of these bags that I'm actually going to talk about. I think this material is actually probably the best out of all of these bags that I'm sharing. So the reason I have it as number 5 is just simply because I haven't used it as much. I just think if you're looking for a mini bag, this one is very simple. It doesn't have any like bells and whistles that I think make it super crazy that you couldn't wear this with everything. So this could be an everyday bag for you also if you're somebody that doesn't carry as much. So I highly recommend this bag. I love this bag. It's also a little bit more affordable than, you know, Louis Vuitton, which I am going to talk about, or my Versace bag that I'm going to talk about. So this one is definitely a top contender as far as what I would recommend to you. Okay, so number 4 is going to be my Coach Mini Tabby pillow, and this is the Pillow 18 bag. So this is the smaller version. This bag really reminds me of the size and shape of the Gucci Marmont Super Mini. However, this bag definitely fits more than that bag. So I love this bag, and I have only worn it a handful of times because it is a newer bag in my collection, but it is absolutely one of the cutest bags that I own. I think that it just goes with everything in this gorgeous gold metallic color, and I love the squishiness of the leather. I do think over time it may be easily damaged just because it is so puffy, but it really has a good amount of space in here. I would say out of all of these bags, this bag fits the least amount, but I am going to show you that all of the things that I had mentioned at the beginning of this video do in fact fit. So I'm putting my phone and my key pouch in there, and then my key is going up there, and the lip gloss. So you'll see that's how much it fits. That is literally as much as you can possibly fit in here. If I didn't have my phone, you of course could fit some more things. You could fit this hand sanitizer in the back, and that fits there, and then you have a little bit more room on the side there. But so this is definitely a super mini bag. However, I love the functionality. You have multiple features, so if you wanted to carry it just as a top handle versus the crossbody, they're both removable. So that is why I actually placed this one above the Mulberry, because it is a little bit more functional, and I do think that the price point is super affordable. So this one and the Alley are both both in a similar price range, but they are the most affordable bags out of all of these bags, and the quality still packs a punch. So I did want to mention this bag because I think it's a really great option. This one is a bit trendier. So I will say the Mulberry is definitely going to stand the test of time. Will this mini Coach bag? I don't know. I don't know if this pillow is ever going to go out of style. Who's to say? But I really love the way that it looks. I think it's still sleek and clean with just the C. And, you know, I love the gold detailing as well. The gold hardware is really, really beautiful and functional for me. I think it makes a great evening bag, and I have been wearing it as an everyday bag also. Okay, bag number 3 is actually one of my favorite bags ever in my collection. This is my Mulberry Micro Seton bag, and I love the look of this bag. This reminds me of like a little Kelly bag from Hermes or something. Just the shape of it is so, so beautiful. And I love the silver hardware next to this beautiful baby blue, and it has this like mock croc material. I am putting this at number 3 because it is literally one of my favorite bags. I think Mulberry discontinuing this bag was a mistake. I think that they should continue to have it, but I will say this bag definitely doesn't fit as much as like the Coach Alley, but it does still fit the same amount. I can still fit my phone in here. I'll show you that it does fit. You can fit it horizontally in there. It does have to go in first though with this bag, just because if you have anything else in, you can't really get it in, if that makes sense. So I really love the look of this bag. I love the crossbody strap, and it is removable. So there are a lot of times where I just wear this as a little top handle that I carry, and it's really great for pictures. I love this top handle versus the Coach Pillow Tabby because it just looks a little bit more businessy. It looks a little bit more kind of chic and clean, whereas the top handle on the Pillow Tabby is kind of flimsy where it doesn't just stand up. I just overall think this is such an expensive looking bag, and it fits, you know, just as much as I need. I love Mulberry as a brand. I mean, I could continue to harp on Mulberry forever, but I did just really want to share this bag as number 3 because I think it's such a great bag, and if you can find it on the pre-loved market, I would highly recommend you get it. I did get this from Fashion File, and it was in perfect condition. It was brand new. It came with all of the things, and I definitely don't regret getting this, especially in this beautiful baby blue. What I do want to mention in all of these super mini bags, I think getting it in a fun color is really trendy right now. If you're looking to kind of take a risk, if you're someone that's more neutral, I would recommend starting off with a brighter color bag in a mini size. Okay, coming in at number 2, and I'm actually shocked that it's not number 1, is my Louis Vuitton Pochette Felicie in the monogram with this beautiful gold chain. This bag has been in my collection the longest. I've had it for about 6 years. It did come with both inserts, so it has this wallet insert and this pouch insert. And between the two of these, you can fit everything that you need and more in this bag, and I really appreciate the size of it. I think it's similar to the Mulberry Mini Darley, and I do have a comparison and review on that on my channel. I will link that in the description box below. But this bag is really, really versatile just because it is monogram, and you can wear this with a lot, and it does fit everything. This is a great grab and go kind of everyday bag. I recommend this to everybody that asks me. However, the price point is the most expensive out of all of these, and it is the hardest to get your hands on directly from Louis Vuitton, and pre-loved people hike the prices up. So that is why I'm always a little hesitant to talk about this bag, but I absolutely love it. I think it is worth every penny. I think that with the value of what you get, it's wonderful. It is one of my most used bags in my collection, and I cannot believe the bag I'm going to talk about that's number 1 has actually outbeat it. But I love this bag. I think it's definitely going to stand the test of time. It is the most durable out of all of these bags. This bag will last as far as durability out of all of them. The Louis Vuitton canvas is superb at that, and because it doesn't have any of like the leather, you don't have to worry about like, you know, the rain spots or whatever. So I just think that this is a really great investment piece if you are somebody that's looking for that bag that's just going to stand the test of time and do kind of everything for you. This is a really great option. And I would say as far as it being like too mini, the inserts really give you a lot to work with, and you really can fit a good amount of things in there, even with the inserts out of it. So either way, it just depends on how much you need to carry. I would say you could probably fit bigger items in there if you don't have the inserts in, of course. So bag number one that I cannot believe is bag number one. I mean, I can, because I wear it a lot, is this Versace Camera Bag in the round shape. This bag has just been my ride or die bag. I have definitely gotten the value out of this, and it is expensive. It is over a little bit over $1,000 it retails for. It's still not expensive as the Louis Vuitton, but the black and gold just speaks to me. Like, I love the Medusa head. I also think because this is like kind of a trend right now, this black and gold, this very like almost vintage kind of look is really trendy right now, which is why I've gotten so much use out of it. I also just think the round shape looks really flattering on the body, and I really can get a lot in here. I can absolutely get all of the things that I showed you that fits in all of these bags, and I could actually probably also fit like another wallet in here with all of those things. This is a bag of convenience for me because black and gold goes with everything in my collection. The quality of the leather on this is beautiful. It's that soft pebbled leather. I'm actually going to show you. It is quite similar to the leather on this Mulberry, so you can kind of see the softness of the pebbles on both of them is really, really nice and luxurious feeling. Neither one of them are like that rough pebbled leather. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but that's kind of what I'm saying is like it's just very smooth to the touch. And this one is the most lightweight out of all of the bags. Like, this bag feels like nothing. Like right now with nothing in it, it is so light to hold. I would say the heaviest is probably the Coach Alley and then the Louis Vuitton. Those are both a little bit heavier of bags, but this one is very, very light. And I think it's definitely worth the price point because it's unique, but it also will stand the test of time. And it also is just that like heritage Versace look. And I just absolutely love it. I think this is one of the best bags in my collection at all. The fact that it beat the Pochette Felicie is saying a lot, that I wear this more. I actually cannot believe it, but it's just super functional, super easy. Now, the straps are removable. However, I don't know why you would want to. You'd just be carrying like this round thing, like you don't have a top handle or anything. So I would say out of all of these, it's not as versatile in that way just because you can't remove the straps, and it's not like it would be something you would wear as a clutch, whereas the rest of them you easily could do that. But I just wear this one the most. I would say this is the everyday bag. This is like this and the Louis Vuitton Pochette Felicie are the ones that I would say absolutely everyday bags and could also be your event bags, whereas the rest of them I do wear more for like certain occasions. The Mulberry definitely could be an everyday bag. However, the color I have it in, it doesn't go with everything that I have. I do kind of wear more black. So that's just kind of my thought process on it. I do think that these are all really wonderful bags. So I would say if you are looking for the most affordable, go with one of the Coach bags. I think the Coach Pillow Tabby is the most trendy. However, the Alley bag is definitely very versatile because you can wear it as a shoulder bag or a crossbody. So that would be kind of the category I would say if you are looking to spend the least amount of money and get something that is high quality, I would pick one of those. However, if you're looking for an everyday mini bag, absolutely go for this Versace. I think this one actually comes in a couple other colors too, so you could kind of, if you're looking to take a risk and get a brighter color, they have this in pink, purple, orange, and I think that that would be a really fun kind of everyday bag. If you are looking for one that is going to be an investment, go with the Louis Vuitton. That one is going to continue to go up in price, and it's definitely one of the most sought after bags. So these are just my opinions. I hope that this was helpful to you if you are looking at buying one of these mini bags and kind of comparing them to what else is out there. These are just from my collection. I don't like to review things that I don't have or talk about bags that I've never actually like held or purchased and things like that. So these are the ones that I have in my collection that I absolutely love and adore and will never sell. So I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're still here with me, thank you so much for watching. Again, if you're new here, please feel free to subscribe. I would love to have you join me and the community of subscribers that we have. We always talk about handbags in the comments. It's super fun. And if you have any questions on any of the bags that I talked about today, please feel free to leave that in the comments down below. Thank you again, and I hope to see you in my next video.